Let's start with your parents, right? Let's bring it all the way back to your introduction to the game. I know your mom played collegiately. She got drafted to play professionally. Your dad played collegiately and professionally. How did they build your foundation for basketball? And how much of that is still in your game today?
Yeah, I mean, I owe a lot of my basketball everything to them. My love of the game, my foundation of the game. I grew up in a basketball gym. That was my playground. That was my, my pre-K. I was passed from parent to parent. I ran around the gym while they were coaching. I did the stat book growing up. I would sleep in the bleachers. So the gym was really my home. I think that's why my love for the game is so different. It's not so much, obviously, like, I want to win. I'm competitive. I love to win. I love to compete. I want to be the best I can. But my love for the game comes from the people I've met, the relationships I've built. And I think that's all stems from, growing up in the gym. And before I even started playing, I was making friends. I was running around. I loved being there. So
Some of those things that you learned back then or something that your mom or dad told you, does it still ring in your ears even when you're a
Oh,
professional now?
100%. I mean,
Any
my
examples?
parents were my coaches, and now they're back to being parents, but the coach will never leave them. So even now, it's like the hold your follow through, the sit in your hips, extend, like, you can just like hear the chirping.
It's so awesome. My dad coached me when I was younger, and I still remember him saying I was a pitcher. Make sure you bend your back, bend your knees, bend your back, the whole 9 yards. And I still hear it. It's great. That's great to hear that it's the same for you. First of all, congratulations on being the first rookie to ever win the WNBA three-point contest. Congrats.
Thank you.
We'll talk about that more in a moment, but I want to bring it back to when you were 15 and you were at that Steph Curry camp that was mostly boys, but you won the three-point shooting contest against all the boys, and you almost beat Steph when I think the final score was 20-16. What do you remember about that moment, and what did you take from it?
Yeah, I had such an incredible time at Steph's camp, being one of two of the first girls ever invited. I was just going in looking to learn. I mean, I got the chance to be around and in front of one of the best players in the NBA, so I was just over the moon excited, wanted to take everything I could away. So when I got a chance to compete, I mean, you're just shooting, whether I'm shooting against a girl, guys, best shooter in the NBA, like it doesn't matter. Like I said, I like to compete, so I just want to see the ball go in the basket.
And then after you won the WNBA contest, you kind of called Steph out. So how and when do we make this rematch happen? Because I think the public deserves to see it.
That's funny. I'm wondering the same thing.
Steph, if you're watching, this should happen. It's got to happen. I know he's meant a lot to you, and I'll get to that in a moment. But I did want to hear, what you have to say about that. Before I get to that, though, let's talk about your UConn decision. Because I read that, even though you had all these accolades before then, National Player of the Year, AAU, national title, gold medals with Team USA, you still wondered if you were ready for UConn. And my question is this, does that give us an insight into how you view greatness? Because despite all of those accolades, do you still think you need to do more and continually improve?
Always, and I think that's what makes some of the best players, is that they never settle, never complacent, never think you're too good to get better at something. And that's also probably the result of growing up in a household with two coaches and two former players, is that you'll get compliments here and there. They're very rare, but you're always reminded of how much better you can be, what else you can do, what you can add. Things you can fine tune, and so I feel like that stuck with me on and off the court is just how can I be a better player, better person, better teammate.
You've also got adversity kind of baked into your story with the 2 ACL tears, the rehab, and all that goes into that. But I saw one of your Instagram posts as you were going through it, and actually after you went through it. It was a shot of you on crutches with the caption, "The only way is through." I can't tell you how much I love that phrase. I can't tell you how much I've shared that with my daughters. What does the phrase mean to you?
To me, I think it applied great for my recovery, for my rehab, but I think you can apply that to all facets of life. Whenever you're going through something, the only way is through. Like, you got to weather the storm. I've been fortunate enough to have an incredible circle around me, my parents, my family, my friends, and so to be able to lean on them to get through those hard times, whether it be injury, whether it be who knows what, it could be anything, but to get through that, to just stay persistent, stay the course, and trust the process has been key for me.
What did that resilience teach you about yourself?
Just how strong I am, and being able to look back at those moments and just see the resilience that I had, the strength that I had, and just the love and strength that I had around me and poured into me constantly as well. It brings you such a huge sense of gratitude as well.
You go through all that, and then you help UConn win a national championship. Most outstanding player. Did that victory validate you, or did it heal you?
I would say it felt like I still don't even know how to properly put it into words, what that feeling was, but it was like no better feeling, especially to do it with that group. Like you mentioned the stuff I've been through, but that group had, each individual person had their own battles they were going through. And then as a group, we had our ups and downs over the years. So to be able to win it with that group, be able to be resilient, be able to get through it, it definitely meant like a lot more than just a normal win.
All right, you've been here in Texas now for about 4 months. Has there been a welcome to Texas moment?
The heat.
Oh, yeah, no
The
doubt.
heat is unreal. Obviously, I knew it was going to be hot. The first couple months, it was gray and stormy, and I'm like, didn't they said it was going to be hot? And now we got back from a road trip a couple of days ago, and I thought I was going to die in my car. It was so hot in there. Like I almost burned my finger on my key, on my seat, the seat belt. It's unreal.
Yeah, 106 is oppressive. It is absolutely oppressive. Tell me about, I know you love food. We've talked about that before. You have favorite spots? Have you found, that one spot? Man, I gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm still exploring. There's an endless amount of good food here. I feel like one that I've been going back to is Hurtado's, though, especially because it's close by. That is definitely my go-to barbecue spot. But I'm always open to food recs, so if you have any, let me know.
I love it. I love it. Hard to beat Hurtado's. They do a fantastic job. You threw out the first pitch at that Rangers game. I know you're busy now with work, but how much are you looking forward to exploring the professional sports scene that we have here in North Texas?
Yeah, I'm super excited to be more involved in the sports scene here, the community here. It's hard in season, just all the travel, all the go. But I do look forward to really just being a part of Dallas and all that it has to offer.
All right, I got the 1 minute drill for you now.
Okay.
As I told you, I've done this with Dak Prescott and all the big names, Luka Doncic. I did it with Paige. I've done it with Cooper Flagg, way back, Tony Romo. So it's your turn on the 1 minute drill,
Okay.
all right?
Like, should I be nervous?
No, of course not. You shouldn't be nervous at all. It's not like it's not rookie hazing. I'll put it that way. It's not. All right. So I've got 1 minute on the clock.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right, Azzi. Here we go. Welcome to the 1 minute drill. If you could drive any type of car in the world, what would it be?
I have a BMW right now and I love it, so.
One food you could eat every day.
Oh my gosh, Tex-Mex.
Favorite restaurant in Dallas so far?
Hurtado's.
What other pro sport would you like to play?
Oh, play? Tennis.
Favorite subject in school?
Math.
Favorite basketball player as a kid?
Oh, as a kid? Who did I watch as a kid? Alicia Clark.
Best advice Gino Auriemma ever gave you?
Shoot the ball. Most
used emoji?
Probably the laughing emoji.
What did you treat yourself with after you got drafted?
I think we went to a nice dinner. My family and I went to a nice dinner.
Either or section. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Vanilla or chocolate?
Swirl.
Morning person or night?
Night.
Barbecue or Tex-Mex?
Oh, Tex-Mex.
Football or soccer?
Soccer.
Childhood nickname?
Easy? I don't know.
The sport you'd most like to attend as a fan other than basketball?
Another U.S. Open.
If you could attend one more concert in your entire life,
Only
which
one?
artist would you go and see?
Beyonce.
Azzi Fudd in one word.
Awesome.
I love it. That's the 1 minute drill. All right, that was great. All right, very good. I got a couple more and I'll get you out. This was, other than the only way through, only way is through, this is my favorite part of the research I did. Your U16 Team USA team. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yourself, Paige Bueckers, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston. 4 consecutive #1 picks in the WNBA. Did you guys have any clue back then about just how good You guys were?
Like, yes, but no. Obviously, we knew that we were, good in our age group and good for FIBA. We had an incredible time. We won gold medal that summer. We had so much fun. But I don't think any of us could have predicted that that would happen.
It is absolutely amazing. What did you see in Caitlin Clark back then?
I mean, honestly, I feel like Caitlin is similar to how she was now. Obviously, she's grown in her game, in her confidence, but she was still that three-point shooter. She was still super competitive. She was still, yeah, fun to play with.
Shooters recognize shooters. What do we mere mortals not see in Caitlin's game that is so impressive to you?
I mean, it's hard to do what she's doing is difficult. So to see her create the way that she is, to hit the shots that she's hitting, to play with that poise, it's impressive. And then also to know that she's been doing that for so long. I mean, you see the growth that she's had, but to know that like I was playing against her in AAU and she was doing the same stuff, it's amazing to see her and what she's accomplishing.
All right, let's talk about your season so far. I want you to take the injury element out and grade yourself so far on your rookie season.
I'm a pretty tough critic of myself, so I would say like B,
Okay. What do you need to improve upon?
like everything.
Right?
You can always be better,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to go.
Is there one thing about the pro game that you're like, man, I really have to hone in on that, on this level?
I feel like there's lots of things. I think one thing that I'm trying to get better at is watching film of my opponents, of one, their tendencies, but also offensively, but also like their defensive tendencies, what they like to do. And then watching more film of myself. I feel like I'm not very good at that. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think the spacing is way different in the W than it is in college. So continuing to get comfortable with that, continuing to learn how to better play off my teammates.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff there. How difficult, Azzi, has it been to watch when you're waiting to get better?
Yeah, it's very difficult. Obviously, I'm doing whatever I can on the bench, cheer them on, whatever they need, I'm there. But it's hard when, you see that they're doing everything they can and you can't go out there and help them.
So the Wings had that 6-game win streak, and you got up pretty high in the standings. You'll probably make the playoffs. But what do you see as the ceiling for this year's team?
The ceiling for us is very high, and we all know that. We know what we're capable of. So it's really honing in and taking care of all the little details, making sure that we're building. Obviously, every night's not going to be perfect, but as long as we're getting a little bit better individually and as a group every night, we'll be in a great place going forward.
So earlier this season, I got a chance to interview Paige one-on-one, and we talked about how she could help you in your rookie season. I want you to take a look at that if you press play and see what she said.
Me and Azzi have known each other since like 16 and 15 years old. We've gone through a lot of the same things together. We've been through injury together. We've been through winning together. We've been through losing together. So to have somebody who knows you extremely well, who's been through a lot of the same stuff as you, to have somebody mutually in both directions, is somebody who's open and honest with you, has tough conversations, is there to support, there to challenge you. It's really comforting in knowing that whatever it is, good or bad, you're always going to have somebody in your corner fighting for you. And so I think that's huge in like the basketball aspect of it, and just on a human level as well.
So hearing that, how has Paige helped you, and what has it meant to you this season?
Yeah, it's been incredible to be back here with her, to be playing with her. Like she said, we've been through so much together, highs, lows, on the court, off the court. So like really what she said, to have someone who's in your corner no matter what's going on, someone you can go to, it really means a lot, especially when you're in a new environment, a new league. The transition it's tough. Like as much as you can know and be prepared for as much as you can be, but you have to really experience it to know like what's going to be different, what's new, what's going to be hard for you. So to have someone that I could lean on and talk to this season, whether it be basketball stuff, whether it be anything, it's been really nice to have someone like her to be able to talk to, bounce ideas off of, bounce thoughts off of, and sometimes even just be like, I suck right now. Like what do you need
Yeah.
for me to be better on the court?
And somebody you trust implicitly.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's going to be honest with me back. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, we all need that brutal honesty sometimes, right?
Yes,
Especially as
you definitely
athletes,
do.
right? Not that I was an athlete, but listen, we wish you nothing but luck. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank
That was a lot
you.
of time. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's
thank
going
you
to be
so
awesome. I
much.
promise.